We're looking for some creative ways to get everyone together. Celebree Learning Center has you covered. Joining us this morning with more is Stephanie Schurer with Celebree. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Love these options that you have on the table. They're so many moments in the summer where you can really enjoy getting together as a family, but some folks just have different likes and dislikes, but these are some great ideas to get everybody together.
Absolutely. So like you said, August is National Family Fun Month, and so we really wanted to highlight how important and critical it is to have families spend time together, to build those relationships, to build those bonds, because parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, all those family members really make an important impact on a child's life. They're the children's first teachers. So we wanted to really highlight all the different things that can happen at home, any time of the day, any work schedules that parents have, things that they already have at home that they can do with their children, like you said, based off of different likes, dislikes, interests, things like that.
Yeah, some of the best memories from being a kid are just from doing fun things at home. And so you're starting with have a movie night.
Absolutely, having a movie night. These are all things that I had at home, or you can get easily at your local stores, Amazon, things like that. Just a white sheet. You can put this up on your garage, something like that. Have a small portable projector, have some popcorn. I got a little plastic bin from the Dollar Tree. It's great. And then just some blankets out there.
Yeah, even if it's a rainy night, you could do it inside, maybe build a fort.
Absolutely.
Oh, so much fun.
Absolutely.
And then obviously maybe cooking at home together.
Yes, and so many families, you know, my family included, we do a lot of sports, so sometimes it's really hard to get together and have a nice family night when it comes to meals. So this is something simple that my family and I like to do, and it's kind of a take on grilled cheese and pizza all together. So it's a pizza sandwich, and it's just some sauce and some cheese and kind of put it together, but you can do pizzas, you can do other things like baking, and the nice thing about this is that you're taking the learning to a whole nother experience because you're working on math, you're measuring, you're doing science, all those kinds of things.
And even if you have little ones, this one's pretty simple, and then they can get in there, and sometimes if you have a picky eater, them trying to make their own food will expand their palate.
Absolutely, it makes it very exciting for them.
Yeah, and then gardening.
Absolutely. It's a great time right now to do some gardening. These are just some local peppers that I have from home that we got at the store, and my son actually started growing some of these with us from the seeds that were inside. And then another take on this is painting rocks that you can put in the garden as well.
So fun.
Those are ones that my daughter and my niece had done before, and so we just put them in the garden, and it's just a nice, fun little beautiful piece that, you know, brings art into the world, into their lives.
Yeah, and like you said, you know, even if like maybe you have a kid that doesn't want to play in the dirt and actually do the gardening, painting the rocks is cool.
Absolutely.
And it's fun.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then, oh my gosh, game night, it is still one of my favorite pastimes.
Yes, yes. And I actually pick games, well, actually, I can't even take credit. My children actually pick these games because these are ones that we actually enjoy, all the way from things like Just One, where you're picking a word to describe something. Happy Salmon is a game that takes, I think, 90 seconds to play, and you can keep going round and round. Puzzles are always great because everyone can engage in that, and you can go from small puzzles that are just wooden block puzzles for your infants and toddlers at home, all the way up through 500, 1,000-piece puzzles. And then even if families don't have some of these games at home, just a deck of cards that you can do different things with.
Oh yeah, love me some card time. And then country time. Everybody's had some country time in the house. This is for a lemonade stand.
A lemonade stand, yes,
Nice.
absolutely, 100%. And again, kind of coming back for me, I remember doing lemonade stands when I was younger. The sign my daughter made because her and my son and one of the neighbors wanted to do a lemonade stand just a couple weeks ago. And she only wanted to tag in afterwards, and so that's why on the bottom there it says 2 free cartwheels with every purchase, basically, because that was where she brought her gymnastics piece into it.
Oh,
so
cool.
the nice piece about that is you're talking about money. Children are seeing their parents at their stores, buying, selling, using cash, using cards, so you're bringing in money, you're bringing in math. So with all of these different activities, sometimes parents don't realize how much of the developmental areas they're really hitting with their children at home, and so it really takes that learning from maybe the classroom to home, and creating a space where they're doing it in a play type environment.
And I love when you do things like lemonade stands or other financial based games with kids, or just fun things with them, because you also can teach them about saving and how important that is. Like, you may have gotten $5, but do you want to wait until you get 10 and get something that's bigger?
Absolutely, absolutely. It really sets the stage for older life events, right? So like you just said, we're saving for money, or I'm learning how to cook. You know, my children are younger, they're in elementary school, middle school, but if I wasn't there, they could make food for themselves instead of just heating up, you know, bagel bites in the in the microwave or just doing a bowl of cereal. So,
is there any other place that people can go if they would like more ideas?
Sure. There are a lot of websites about August being National Family Fun Month. You can hit up Celebree.com or on our social media sites with lots of ideas of how you can take the learning inside your home.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Such great ideas for Family Fun Month.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. And still ahead this morning in Roston Reports, it's not too early to